All right, good morning, everyone. It is 8:55 in the morning of December 23rd, 2021, and this is my pre-market strategy session. Sorry to miss you guys for the past couple of days. I have been in the office here and there, but it's been pretty sporadic. I've had some things outside of the office some work to take care of outside of the office, so I didn't get to do pre-market strategy sessions for the past couple of days. But here we go. I get to pick back up again right here. So the first thing I have up is NOA. And actually, let me tell you that it's a pretty quiet morning. I mean, there are some things on the scanner, and there are some things popping up, but there's nothing particularly forceful happening today. It's going to be the last trading day before Christmas. Have a long weekend here, and the the trading day is truncated. I think trading stops at 2 p.m. today, if I remember correctly. So who knows? Could be a really exciting day. Could be kind of a boring day. We'll see what happens. All right. So the first thing up here is NOA. It's breaking out. Looks like it's trying to bottom here, and in general, here I'll pull up the daily here. For quite some time since April of 2020, this thing has been on a bullish trajectory here. You can see not a bad chart. A lot of period consolidation here, then run up, then period consolidation, run up, consolidation, run up. And so now it's actually looking a little bit toppy right in here. This formation right here is looking like it's starting to sort of get exhausted, sort of like this zone right here. That lasted from 2018 to almost 2 years right there. That's kind of a topping formation there. Actually, it's classic Wyckoff topping formation right there. So here we are, about 4 years later from the start of that formation, and it's looking kind of toppy, but it's going to give trading opportunities. So what I'm looking for on this one today is a little bit of a pullback here, and then for it to move forward. We'll see what happens. ENSC, this is one that I don't remember putting a Fibonacci on this one, but I did, and it wasn't long ago. It was the 8th of December, and I've forgotten completely about it since then. But here it is. So the level, if it opened up right now, it would open up at $5.93 a share from a prior close of $4 and I'll call it 85 cents roughly. And here it is inside of this this Fibonacci, and it's really interesting to see that it came all the way back down to its previous close. So here on the 8th of December, it closed at, let's see, it closed at $2.98. And then the next day, it opened up at $5.41. And I put my Fibonacci from 298 up to 588, which is 100%. I just use the previous close as the marker for where I'm going to put the top in Fibonacci. And here it came all the way back down, closed the gap, and then found support and started running up again. That's very interesting. So its high here is $6.27. And look how accurate the Fibonacci is. Look how accurate that retracement is, and look how accurate the levels are on the Fibonacci. So support at 588, okay, possibly. Support at 515, possibly. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some alarms there at those prices. Let's see, 586, and then 515. So if it starts coming down to those, I'll see about whether what it looks like to see kind of entry I might be able to get at those levels. Yeah, if this thing can break over 627, come back and retest, then this level here at 769, that's not out of the question. In fact, none of these levels are out of the question. This thing came out with pretty good news. Here we go. Okay. First patients enrolled in early stage tamper-proof opioid trial. So abuse resistance opioid. Very interesting. Okay. Well, so let's see what it does. You know, the technicals are saying this thing could run up pretty high, but there's, you know, that's like trying to roll the bones. You know, it's all a matter of probabilities. Really, in the long term, it's just a matter of probabilities. So we'll see how this thing does today. CALT. This is one that I caught a pretty good trade on back here on the 15th of December. And this one actually had, if I remember correctly, it was an FDA approval or something, wasn't it? Yeah, here we go. Caleditis receives FDA approval for this drug. Yeah, this is the one that helps alleviate tenderness of the gums, apparently, for people who have been put on chemotherapy. So this it's consolidating here. If you look at the daily, this is sort of a bull flag thing happening right here. And if it breaks out of this consolidation area, it ought to go significantly higher. So I'm looking at trading this today and making a little bit of money, but then also leaving some of the shares that I trade. I'm planning on leaving some of it on the table for a swing trade for a continuation higher if it can break out. This morning, now this is kind of where we are this morning, is it's just, you can see, actually as of right now, it's fallen back below this intersection right here. We'll have to see how it does in regular hours though, because these extensions kind of screw up the crossing of the trend lines there, so it's a little bit distorted. So we'll see what it does during regular hours here on the daily without the extended pre-market sessions distorting the chart. BFRI also recently had first trial for acne. It was on the 13th. Now let's look at here in November. Oh yeah, that's right. It settled a lawsuit. Yeah, interesting here. So I was originally looking at this one as a cup and handle play. So you can see here that there was this formation right here, ran up and then came back down and started to consolidate and started coming back up. And so that put this $10.40 price as a target. And I think I played it back here on the 13th of December and made some money on it. Good day for trading it. But then I didn't leave anything on the table. I didn't leave any shares. I didn't let it ride. And so here it gapped up over top of that previous high where the handle was formed. So today, yeah, you know, it's on watch. I don't really have any expectations for this thing to move today. I think it's going to be a relatively quiet day on the market. So just kind of going to keep an eye on it and see what it does. If it starts hitting the scanner, then I'll take a look at it. And then KTT8 here is just now popping up pre-market. This is another one. I don't remember trading this one. If I did, it was back here on this day on the 23rd of November. Let's see what the news was on the 23rd of November. Yeah. What is it? Certain institutional investors have agreed to purchase almost 8.7 million shares of its common stock and warrants. Gross proceeds to the company from the private placement are likely to be 30 million. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember looking at this one now. And it's basically, yeah, it's really deep in the red. It's a small cap biotech that has fortunately found some investors to help it keep its head above water, to keep it in operations. So this pop, yeah, and I remember actually thinking to myself, I didn't trade this, and I remember seeing this, and I was like, okay, this company's just trying to keep its head above water. This is a pop in the stock with regard to being able to entice investors, and so Wall Street likes that. Wall Street likes the leverage, but in my experience, these things just they really aren't good. They don't provide very good trades. Although you can see here, it opened at 635, went to a high of 852, so more than $2, but then closed the day below its open there at 561. Yeah, no, I don't see a trade happening here unless there's news that I don't see. Street Smart Edge doesn't have any new news on it. Let me check it one more time. Yeah, no, there's no news. No news other than it's going up. Let's see. Okay, no, here it is. All right. There's something new that popped up. So KTTA shares rose 31% as the company's chief executive officer, Tiago Marquis, disclosed in a filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission his purchase of 200,000 shares of the company's common stock. So there's an insider purchase. Whoop-de-doo. Not really. 200,000 shares at $2 a share. You know, it's a whopping $400,000 purchase. You know, on a 13 million share outstanding. I'm gonna take this one off of the watch list. Not interested. Okay, so then let's go to the broader market here. Now, this is where things are exciting. This is where having a subscription to Hedgeye really pays off. This guy at Hedgeye, Keith McCulloch, if you look down here on, this is the risk range down here on the SPX, and he had the bottom end of the risk range here at 45.39. On the 20th of December, that was Monday or Tuesday, I don't remember, and I was buying like mad down there when everybody started freaking out. Like it's amazing how there's so many people that come out and start, you know, the doomsday predictions on. This is a steep decline. It is a bit of a steep decline. To put it in perspective, though, the top end to the bottom here, 4.25% decline. Okay. Well, anyway, I was buying like mad down here on this day, and I'm still writing options from this purchase. I'll probably let them go today since it's the last day of the week, and I don't want to hold them over the break and stuff. But outstanding, trade right here. Definitely a Christmas bonus. So today, as of right now, if the SPY opened up, it would open up at 467.69. The high is only just a few handles away. I mean, on the SPX, we're looking at only 60 more from yesterday's close here. We'll call it 4,700 roughly. So it's only another 50 points away to break into new high territory. It's possible it could happen. No guarantees. I don't know what happens. Of course, nobody really does. It's only a matter of probabilities. So, yeah, here we are. If it opened up right now, open up fractionally higher, and it's just really bullish. So, yay. Okay, then the VIX, which is something I always like to keep my eye on, is breaking down beautifully. Here's the bottom of the gap that I still use. A breakdown below the bottom of the gap is just inviting a breakdown to below this support line right down here, and so forth. Then Bitcoin, it looks to me like it's just going to continue moving sideways for quite some time. Between these levels, 53,000 and 42,000, I'm going to make my first trade on Bitcoin if it comes down to this close to this 42,000 area again, and I will be looking to play the sort of Brownian motion that occurs with Bitcoin. Okay, everybody, that is my morning strategy session. Good luck out there. Keep your risk tight. Click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, tap the bell, and I will see you at the recap. I am out.